I have seen things that nightmares are made of. Do you believe in ghosts?
The Franklin County Jail was built in Benton, Illinois in 1905 and opened in 1906, serving as the county jail for 84 years until it was closed in 1990. The maximum stay in the jail was 364 days, due to state law limiting county jail stays to 1 year. Judges danced around this law by issuing consecutive sentences of 364 days. Prisoners would be released for 1 day and then brought back to serve their next sentence. In 1927, Charlie Birger brought national attention to the facility and small town. Charlie was a bootlegger, gangster, and a murderer with a quick and hot temper and was a man to be feared. He was involved in automobile theft rings, animal fights, prostitution, and gambling. Born in Lithuania on February 5, 1881, and immigrated to the United States with his parents, they settled near St. Louis, Missouri. In 1901, at the age of 20, Charlie enlisted in the Army and was stationed in South Dakota. He was honorably discharged from Fort Meade on July 4, 1904. For a while, Charlie stayed out west and lived life as a cowboy, but eventually moved back to Illinois. Once back, he met his soon-to-be wife Beatrice and took work in the coal mines in Harrisburg. Not long after, he went to work as a saloon keeper. By 1920, Prohibition had taken effect, and Charlie had no employment, but saw a huge business opportunity for himself in bootlegging, so joined the local Shelton Brothers gang. Charlie initially operated in Harrisburg, which he considered to be his hometown. Although he was an infamous criminal, he would not tolerate any type of crime by others. Eventually run out of Harrisburg by authorities in 1924, Charlie built a fortified speakeasy called Shady Rest just across the line in Williamson County. In 1923, the Ku Klux Klan, who was in favor of Prohibition, began organizing in Williamson County and rapidly grew in members. Elected officials of the area at that time were driven from office and replaced with KKK members. The state authorities were either unable or unwilling to reestablish law and order. This resulted in much violence between the bootleggers and the Klan in the area. In April of 1926, Charlie and the Shelton gang attacked the Klan in nearby Herron, Illinois. Local police were called, but they never responded, and even though only a few Klan members were killed, the attack broke down the local KKK, and lawfully elected officials were returned to public office, and the gang was back in business. However, later that year, Birger had a falling out with the gang, and they became arch enemies. By fall of 1926, the Birger and Shelton gangs were at full war for control of southern Illinois. Both sides built heavily armored tanks out of trucks and frequently attacked each other in public. Birger learned that the Shelton tank was in a garage in nearby West City for repairs. The garage was owned by the town's mayor, Joseph Adams, who was a Shelton ally. Charlie demanded that the tank be turned over to him, and when Joe refused, he sent members of his gang to do a drive-by bombing of Adams' front porch. In December 1926, two of Charlie's boys, Harry and Elmo Thomason, knocked on Joe's front door and handed him a note, supposedly from Carl Shelton of the Shelton gang, asking Joe to put the two to work. As he started to read the note, they fired at Joe, shooting him to death. On April 29, 1927, Charlie, Harry, and Elmo were all convicted of the crime, but only Charlie would hang. He was incarcerated in the Franklin County Jail in Benton, Illinois, until his public hanging on April 19, 1928. For the first week of his stay, he was actually given a loaded Tommy gun to keep in his cell to protect himself from his enemies. When taking his final walk to the gallows that was built specifically for him, Charlie asked for a black hood instead of white so as not to be mistaken for a KKK member. He smiled, saying it's a beautiful world, shook hands with all those on the gallows, including the hangman, and continued to smile as the hood was placed over his head. 19 minutes later, Charlie Birger was announced dead. He was buried in University City, Missouri, near his sister and one of his 2 daughters. In 2006, his name once again made the news when a granddaughter of the sheriff who supervised Charlie's execution sued the Historical Museum to regain possession of the noose used in the hanging. She lost her case, and the noose is still on display in the museum in Benton. The original gallows was found in a farm near Grand Tower, about 50 miles from Benton, and is on display at the museum as well. In 2016, Cy had the privilege of investigating the jail museum, and in April of 2017 returned for a second time. On this investigation, we concentrated on the basement and the cell blocks. While setting up our equipment on the first floor men's cell block, I personally saw the apparition of a man walk out of a wall and down the outside hall of the cell block. As we were setting up and had no equipment going, we weren't able to catch this activity on anything as evidence, but I know what I saw. The apparition appeared and disappeared just as quickly. Was this Charlie Birger? Or perhaps one of his enemies still looking for him? Was it an employee still keeping an eye on the inmates from back in the day? Or was it the sheriff still performing his duties? We may never know, but I do know that there are many things that go on in the building that simply cannot be explained. Patrons as well as museum staff had had experiences while there, and as paranormal investigators, we have all had personal experiences and captured photos, voices, and noises that make no sense in the so-called real world.
Okay, we're in the basement again. We're going to try the SLX camera and see if we can get anybody to step out. If there's anybody here in the room, I'd like you to feel free to come forward. I heard there's a lot of atrocities that have happened down here. If you're to walk around the corner there where this chair is, there's an object on the chair that you may be able to manipulate it, make the lights come on. Plus, if you walk around the corner, I may be able to see you. I heard that there was a lady down here years ago that didn't really make it through it. I was just wondering if this lady would still be here. There we got the periscope's lighting up. Can you come back and possibly touch the bars on that light again? Or step on out into the room. Can I get you to go toward the chair? If you were to have a seat, maybe I could speak with you. Anybody at all? Now the red moved over too. Now the red moved down.
What's all that green?
Well, there's a stick figure there, but I think that's a false positive on that side.
Off what, the wall?
Yeah, off the wall.
Could you please step back over here and show us that you're still with us?
Green.
Is that you?
Yeah, we got a strong stick figure now.
Sweet. Are you right here by me?
Can you sit in that chair? You see the chair?
Oh, it's cold.
It's gone.
Yep.
Yeah, just scared off.
It was there.
Show us that you're still with us.
Green.
Is that you?
Yeah, we got a strong stick figure now.
Sweet. Are you right here by me?
Can you sit in that chair? You see the chair?
Oh, it's cold.
Off of that brick here. Move over here. Got red entering the screen. Now the green's gone off of that wall.
Can you come out into the room so we can see you, please? You don't have to be bashful. We know you're here.
Aren't you close over here? Do I need to move away?
Maybe you can, or maybe if you step out here, maybe it'll come up to you.
No, right here.
Yeah.
Are you over here in this area of the room? Don't make me afraid. No reason to be afraid.
Come back around the corner, please.
Something bad happened to you down here? If something bad happened to you down here, we're very sorry for that. None of us had anything to do with it. We'd really like for you to come forward and tell us about it.
It was recalibrating. It was there though. I mean,
It sure was.
it was like it was going to reach down toward that box there for a minute.
What we have here behind you. You see, I can touch everything here, nothing's gonna hurt you. There's a recorder right here that can pick up your voice. If you come around and touch this can light up in all kinds of different colors, and we'll know that you're here for sure.
Can you come forward and speak with Barb?
I'd really like to find out what happened to you down here. If you want to get your story out, now's the time to do it. We have Bill down here with us. Is there something you'd like to tell him? Or ask him about? Charlie, are you here with us tonight? I brought something for you to listen to and see what you think about it. I don't know if anybody's played it for you or not. Hot flash.
Charlie, you remember me? Last time I was here, looks like you weren't too happy with me. Uh-huh. Yeah, I see you. See you lighting it up. Step on up to it if you would, Charlie. You step up close to it and make the siren go off. Thank you.
Like that. Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you. Now can you step back just a second? So I know you're really hearing me. Thank you.
Thanks.
That's really cool of you.
That's awesome. We appreciate it.
Is that box in your way? Right where you used to stand? Can you step back? Walk away from it for a second. Show me that you can. Thank you.
Thank you.
You just can't go. You're welcome. I said thanks.
Charlie, could you step away from that for just a second, please? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I'd like to play something for you if I can get this to work.
Barb's got some music she wants to play for you. We'll see what you think about it.
I'm trying, Charlie.
Would you like that? If that's yes, please step back and let us know. Thank you. You had very many visitors since we've been here last? You talked to very many people since we were here last?
Okay, I think I got it, Charlie. Is it okay if I play it for you?
You want to hear the music? Cool. Did you hear that? Good night, right? On the move.
Are you dancing?
Yeah.
Feels like it's getting colder.
We are with
Step back from the box, please. Thank you. Now step back. Cool.
What do you think,
You like that, Charlie?
Yep.
Wasn't that cool?
That was cool,
I
man.
thought you might like that.
And a song about you, dude.
Have you ever heard that before?
You ever heard anything like that before, bud?
There's been a lot of stories told about you, a song wrote about you. All these,
Yeah.
all these things here at the jail. Everybody comes over here just to try to see you, Charlie. We've got a lot of pictures of you here, but we'd love to get a picture of you. Looks to me like you were an awful good-looking fella back in the day.
Mm-hmm. I was very handsome.
Just left. Stop. 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 Sit fine. Yeah?
You still here?
Oh, the camera is really blurry.
You like the song? You did? Back at the box again? Is there anybody else in here with you, Charlie? Can I come in there and turn that up a little bit, Charlie? Is that okay? Would that be okay with you? Back at the meter again. Is that yes? Okay.
I think so.
That's yes. Step back, please, so I'll know. I'm coming forward. Promise you I won't run into you. Jump. No, I don't want to jump. Why would you want me to do that? Is there a reason? There's a round box on the floor. Can you walk over toward it? It's got a bunch of bars sticking out of it. Are you still with us? Okay. Is this still Charlie? If it is, can you step away from the box? Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, we'll get you. If you can still hear me, step back. Can you hear me? Thank you. Sometimes when using the SLS X cam on investigations, you can get false positives. The SLS cam is always used best if it's aimed toward a blank wall with the subject in front of it to see if you can get interaction with it. However, if there's a lamp standing nearby or any kind of horizontal or vertical bars, so to say, such as in a gel, it can create a false positive because it recognizes these objects as being a human figure, as you're about to see in this next clip as we put it to the test. Take a look. Try real hard.
Use some of my energy if you need to, it's okay.
Can you move over closer to her?
Can you come down and stand next to me? If I back away, can you come down and stand next to me? Still there?
Yeah, it's there. It's just hanging there.
Can you please come down and stand on the floor? Are you incapable of doing that? There's something holding you up there.
Tell you what, try to step out of the picture for a bit, Mark, and let's see if it stays. Yeah, it's still hanging there. Yeah. It's just hanging there. I'm gonna try to move this just a bit and see if it still stays. And see, there's nothing solid wall there.
Are you stuck in that cell? Can you not come out of the cell?
I don't think there's any bars there, is it? There's bars.
Is it something making you stay in there? Something holding you inside?
I don't know. Let's paint over a little bit, and then I'm gonna come back to it. Okay, we're down here on the first floor. This is actually the cell that Charlie was first held at. We're gonna see if he might want to come out and speak here, or somebody wants to come out and speak. Is there any presence here that'd like to make itself be known? Can you please do so now? Can you make a noise or move an object?
Is there anybody in the cell with Debbie?
Did somebody just speak to me through this box and tell me to quit life?
There are several objects on the bed across from Debbie. If you were to walk up to them, you might be able to make lights flash on them, make a siren go off. If you speak into that blue light there, we may be able to hear you.
If there's anybody in here with me, can you make your presence known? Make one of these devices go off that say something. Touch me. There you go.
Blue light.
Thank you.
Can you do that again?
really be cool if you would.
Sure would. Don't be afraid of me getting in here.
I'd say it's not too often you had a woman in these cells down here.
Oh, look at
There we
there.
go.
Thank you, that's neat.
Cool. If you move closer to it, the siren will go off. Would you do that? Show me that you can, please.
Is this your cell? There we go.
Hey.
Cool.
Can you move around that for us? If you move around it, other lights on it will light up. Can you walk around it? Thank you. That's awesome.
That's cool.
Can you keep going, please?
There you go.
Alright. Yeah, siren too. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you very much.
There you go. Keep going on around. Oh, you're doing great. Wow. There we go.
Hey.
Cool.
Can you move around that for us? If you move around it, other lights on it will light up. Can you walk around it? Thank you. That's awesome. Can you keep going, please?
There you go.
Alright. Yeah, siren too. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you very much.
There you go. Keep going on around. Oh, you're doing great. Wow.
That was cool.
That was wonderful. We've tried to get that thing to work all night. We appreciate it. Can you get closer and set the siren off again, please? Nope.
Can you tell me what your name is?
We're running out of battery.
Can you speak through that box there on that cot? Tell me your name.
Yeah.
Mine's Debbie.
I hate to shut this off. You okay?
Still in there?
Yep. Can you take a step back, please? Got a red light too. Take a step back so we'll know that you can hear us. Thank you. That's really, really cool of you. All right.